Okay, so in this video, we try out Greybough Deathrattle Beasts. It did not work out very well for us. We took 6th place with it, but the build kind of started to come together. I hope you stick around and watch it, because I did explain the thought process behind building this build, and other things as well throughout the video. So there is some learning experiences in here, and if you do stick around, I hope you enjoy. How's it going, everybody? So, in my last video, I described what the series is all about. So let's go ahead and we can jump right into a game here. As you can see, I have a complete 0 rating, and yeah, unfortunately, they removed the option to pay for the Battleground perks with gold. So it's purely pay cash to get it now, and I'm not about that. So we're going to go ahead and keep this a complete free account. I'm not going to drop a single dime on it, and I'm going to show you guys my journey to get to the 6,000 MMR. Okay, so we have beasts and demons. We're definitely going to go with Greybough here. Alright, so we already got one guy dropped out.
What's your strategy this time, partner?
Alright, so none of these guys have a Deathrattle that work with our hero power. I think we're going to go with him. He's going to give us a gold for our turn 3 play. And with that high attack, hopefully he trades with whatever minion we come up against. So with this hero, we are looking for summoning effects. Anything with a Deathrattle that makes more dudes, basically. Like this guy, for example, because he is going to spawn in and he would get out that +1/+2 in taunt. So this is controversial. I always like to just go ahead and level straight up. Now demons do have a lot of the Deathrattle summon effects. So these two right here is a good start to a demon build. So I will go ahead and just freeze here.
I'll save these ones for later. You're doing great out there.
Okay, we are off to a slow start, but that's okay. We got the armor. That's what it's there for. So we're going to go ahead and buy him. And then we will use our gold to buy him. We want to play him first, so we get his ability. You always got to try and remember that. Normally, it's a good thing to play your taunts all the way at the end. But with him being so weak, if we keep him alive when we win, we'll deal more damage to him.
Nice work out there.
Okay, so now this is new to me. I have seen some videos on it. I do watch Kripparrian now and then. So I kind of know what's going on here. We are probably going to have a lot of people die. But I think this is the best out of them. Because we're not going to have a lot of end of turn effects. And our left and right, most minions golden. It's down to these two, but I'm going to go ahead and go with this. Okay, so from here, we don't really want to get picky here. Let's go ahead and go with this. So we were able to get a Battlecry minion to help progress our quest along. And it's a good one too because we can resell it for 2 gold. We did get a demon to help further our demon build. Now we're not necessarily going to be in demons either. It's very early in the game. And that's something that I have noticed a lot of newer players focus on. Is they will have that pretty nice start to a demon build. And then they will force that the whole game. With this hero right here, beasts are also very good at summoning. Okay, this is a nice easy win, and we deal a lot of damage because we have a lot of minions on board. Okay, now on this turn, I do like to go ahead and tavern up, and we will go ahead and go with the sewer rat here.
You're doing great out there.
Okay, just looking at this should be a pretty easy win for us. And we did get lucky with that Deathrattle effect right there. So it was not as easy as my initial thought, but we did get the win. Okay, so this is a fantastic card for our hero. We will take it. Once again, still no Battlecry effects. This will push us into beasts a little bit more. And so far, I think I like that actually. So let's go ahead and sell this and this. We will lead with that. This is a battle cry. We will go ahead and do that actually. So I'm not liking... Actually, I'm going to move this out front because I do not want our Tabby Cat to get the Leapfrogger's Deathrattle. I want it to land on one of these.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Okay, so we do have another beast player. And that's always unfortunate when your Leapfrogger doesn't die, but... Okay, we got the tie. So yes, it does look like we are going to be pushing into beasts. Let's go ahead and do that. Sell our Tabby Cat off. This is also a very good beast card. The question is it worth selling 3 minions for? He is on Tavern 5, so he is leveled up very aggressively. I do think that we can actually beat him, but we are not going to sell our minions to buy that. And I don't think it's worth freezing for just yet. I do think that we might actually go ahead and upgrade next turn as well, because we will have 10 gold next turn, and it will cost 8, so we can upgrade, sell probably this minion, and buy the best available. Preferably a battle cry, that we can get our quest done and start holding on to a card, preferably the Hydra, and just let it keep getting buffed and buffed and buffed and buffed. And then eventually, once we start falling behind a little bit, we can play it and have a massive cleave. Okay, so he is playing demons pretty hard. And that's another good thing about this this play style, or build, I guess is what a lot of people would call it, is this is actually very good. We're going to go ahead and just play that. We're going to move him to the end. So this is a perfect card for Greybough. And Reborn also works with this hero as well. So later in the game, when we get the Cobra that gives a beast Reborn, it will come back with +1/+2 and taunt.
Gunning for you. Watch out.
Okay, he does not have it. He's going for the same style of build we are. But we have a better version of this build. So okay, he activated his quest. Beautiful.
You're good at this.
Okay, so I will go ahead and buy this. This is going to give us 2 gold back and also complete our quest. So let's go ahead and get rid of our Wraith Weaver.
Up and go.
Play that, sell it. Okay, now let's start taking a look here. This summons something, but it's not exactly the kind of beast we're looking for. This is what we would like to hold in our hand. This is called a cleave card. I'll go over that in just a moment. So we can get this golden, which we will. And this is a fantastic card as well. Okay, so unfortunately we are a minion down, but we play so many Deathrattle effects that summon more minions that it should be okay. So cleave does exactly what it says. So if it was to hit this taunt minion, it would also attack him and him as well. It would only take damage from this. Okay, this is going to hurt. But as you can see, that goes up. So I'm not going to panic yet because we are playing the bottom rank guy and play this yet. This is the Soul Juggler that I was telling you about for the demon build. Very good card. This card works fantastically as well. We won't play it just yet. Okay, so now we could get this, pick up this Hydra here, so we could play this one, but I don't think that we need to. Especially, it's not worth a freeze for, basically. So we'll go ahead and lay that down and move this back. One thing we are going to want to do is there is a Tavern 3 minion that gives a beast +2/+2 and taunt. We would very much like to taunt our leapfrogger. And also in Tavern 5, there is a minion that triggers our Deathrattles twice. So each leapfrog Deathrattle will trigger again and again and again and again. And eventually, hopefully the last minion alive is our Rat Pack, and he will just like overwhelm the board. Okay, so all these divine shields he has isn't really that big of a deal. This is also a card that I am very much looking forward to getting on our team. Hopefully they attack it, which they are not. Okay, this isn't going to hurt that bad. But the fact that we lost to the lowest ranked guy does concern me a little bit. Especially now that we're playing the best guy. So we will play our Cave Hydra this turn. And this is that card that I was telling you about. And I think we are going to hold him in our hand. Because there is a minion in Tavern 6 that attacks the lowest attack minion, regardless of taunts. So with this being a key card in our build, it will get targeted down by Zizap, I believe his name is, and completely shut off our build. And that is a good counter to this build as well. So if your opponents are playing this build, getting Zap will take out the enabler of the build more than likely. And it works with other builds as well, like the demon build with the Soul Juggler. That Zap will go ahead and take out that Soul Juggler, so you're not getting shot for 3 every single turn, every time a demon dies. Let's go ahead and swap these two.
Have a good battle, friend.
And that is why a cleave is so important. Beautiful.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Okay, so now I think it is worth playing out our Baron. So let's go ahead and level up.
We're in business.
And I would very much like to... Hold on. This is the zap that I was telling you about. So... I think what we will do actually instead is we will sell off our sewer rat. And we will give... this reborn. So he is probably going to deal 12 damage to our lowest health minion, which would be one of these, if I had to guess. But just in case he does target the rightmost minion, let's move that over. No. Let's move that over. Knowing what your opponent's hero powers can do is also key. So his ability is, with that Deadeye, he can target the leftmost minion, the highest health minion, the lowest health minion, or the rightmost minion. So this card, one of these three cards, or our Hydra.
It froze over right in his hands.
And he did go through right like I predicted. This is not looking good for us. Unfortunately, this is not a win, nor the full potential of this hero. He is my favorite hero. But because we did not finish in the top 4, our rank did not go up.
Try again.
But thankfully, there's no place to go from 0 but up. I hope you guys learned something in this video, and the second one will be coming shortly.